Anthony Taylor here live in the Upper Cumberland Weather Studio for the first time in a long time. It's been quite a while since we last did a live weather update for active storms. We just haven't really had much in the way of severe weather for the last couple of months, and I'll take it. Thankfully, at the moment, we have no active warnings right now, but we'll go straight to radar. We do have some strong storms moving across the region. Earlier, we had a tornado warning for portions of Roane and Morgan counties. That was for a rotation that was moving towards Oak Ridge and well out of our viewing area, but that was something. But I've been busy today. I've actually been out filming a commercial. I'm back in the studio now to take a look at these storms. But again, we've had nothing as far as any warnings for our immediate viewing area, just a couple of warnings again on the eastern fringe there off into East Tennessee. But we do have some pretty strong storms out there right now. Our strongest storm at the moment is this cell here in northwestern Van Buren County, moving into the Spencer area. A short while ago, the Weather Service put out an advisory for this for the potential of wind gusts up to 50 miles per hour and pea-size hail, and that is about to move into Spencer. The storm is weakened, I think, a little bit, but it's still fairly strong, though, so we might get some small hail in the Spencer area and some brief gusty winds here in just a bit. But again, not a warning with this. No active warning there, just an advisory that's set to expire in about less than 10 minutes from now. Stronger storm activity here across Cumberland County from just south of Pleasant Hill through Crossville over into Crab Orchard, there to the county line near Rockwood. Might be some small hail embedded here, nothing severe, but still pretty strong. Maybe some embedded gusty winds here. Got another renegade cell here, just moved out of Cookeville, moving through Allgood. And soon to move into southern areas of Overton County, over into Monterey. Could be producing a little bit of small hail with this one as well. And some additional activity here in southern DeKalb County, south of Smithville, on into Warren County. But again, none of this is severe, and that's the good news right now. But we do have a low end, level 1 out of 5, marginal risk of severe weather in place for today for this storm activity we're seeing move through right now. It's just for the low end potential of damaging wind gusts. Again, did have that random tornado warning on our far eastern fringe for that storm that moved towards Oak Ridge earlier. But outside of that, not really worried about tornadic spin-ups today. It's just a damaging wind threat, and it's a low threat at that. And for the most part, activity is mostly confined to our southern areas right now. Did have a few little showers trying to break out here near Tucker's Crossroads in Wilson County, back into the Hartsville area and into Macon County. We'll see if those grow into anything larger. Future radar. We'll pull that up. Give me just a second. We will get that pulled up here. Let me switch gears here. We'll look at this, and I'll just call out the times here since we don't have it on screen. But this is the 18Z run to the HRRR model, and showing what radar could look like over the next few hours. So this is by 5 p.m. Again, still seeing cells across our southern areas, and this particular model run thinks that'll be it. I can't guarantee that will be the case, but that does seem to be where the focal point of most activity is this afternoon. So hopefully we can make it through the evening and nighttime hours unscathed. But then as we work into the day tomorrow, sunshine returns, but we're also going to warm up quite a bit with temperatures climbing to near 90 for highs, lower 90s for some of our northwestern areas. But once we get to about 6, 7 o'clock, we'll definitely have to be watching the radar closely as a cold front will be on approach. And we could see some pretty nasty storms here. The Storm Prediction Center has upgraded us to a level 2 out of 5 slight risk of severe weather for tomorrow night. So we're not expecting storms during the daytime hours, but these storms could interfere with high school football potentially. Damaging straight line winds will again be our main concern. Not too terribly worried about tornadoes or anything. Could see some small hail as well, but damaging winds again being our primary concern. And again, that will be a level 2 out of 5 risk of severe weather for tomorrow. This is 8, 9, 10 p.m., those storms moving across the region. So again, that could pose some impacts to high school football. We'll have to watch this very closely. Again, no guarantees as far as timing with this. Perhaps the storms will come through a little bit later. We'll have to wait and see, but that is something we'll definitely be watching out for. But we'll go back to radar and talk about the storms we're looking at right now here across the region. And again, we have no active warnings right now, but we do have some strong storms here across the region right now. This cell, again, moving into the Spencer area is our strongest at the moment, with additional strong cells here across central Cumberland County, all of which could be producing some small hail, some brief gusty winds, also torrential downpours. Definitely not fun to drive in any of this, but just wanted to hop on here. Again, we've had a few warnings for far eastern areas into East Tennessee this afternoon, and we do have that low level 1 out of 5 risk of severe weather in place for today, so I thought it would be not such a bad idea to dust off the cobwebs. We haven't had a live severe weather update since, I believe, late June. I believe that's right. That was the last time we had a any kind of severe weather coverage, and I don't think there was much to that coverage. The Avenue severe thunderstorm warning has been issued just east of Cumberland County. This is for Roane County, for Harriman and Kingston, back over to Rockwood, that same cell we were looking at earlier here in eastern Cumberland County. Weather Service out of Morristown has put out a warning for this, for the potential of quarter-size hail and damaging winds in excess of 60 miles per hour with the storms. We'll look at that from the Morristown radar site. And again, that is moving out of eastern Cumberland County, right along I-40 over top of Mount Vernon, right now crossing the Cumberland County, Roane County line. This will ride along I-40 and point south. So if you're in Crossville, you need to head east towards Kingston, towards Harriman. I would just hang out for a little bit. You got strong storms in the Crossville area right now, but again, a severe warned storm for this cell now moving into the Kingston area. So severe thunderstorm warning again for Roane County. This is in effect until 4:30 p.m. Eastern, 3:30 Central. And again, damaging straight line winds in excess of 60 miles per hour and quarter-size hail are the main concerns there. But again, that is moving out of Cumberland County. But likely some hail here, east of Crab Orchard, east of Ozone. This will be over top of Mount Vernon, north of Westall. And that is about to move into Rockwood and points north. This will ride along I-40 across central Roane County, impacting areas from Harriman down to Kingston here over the next half hour or so. So just a heads up to anyone out in that area. Again, you got a strong storm out your way with an active severe thunderstorm warning. Another heavier cell here, not warned or anything, just east of Allgood over Brotherton right now, pushing towards Monterey. Could be putting out a little bit of small hail with that one. Again, a torrential downpour too. Another strong storm down here in Van Buren County. The Weather Service has dropped the advisory, but this storm does remain fairly strong, and again, could be producing small hail and gusty winds with this. I just looked over at the chats, people asking about tomorrow Saturday for, what even is today? Today's Thursday. Tomorrow's Friday. I got my days mixed up here. Saturday for college football. So we do have a threat of severe weather tomorrow. That's tomorrow evening across the Upper Cumberland, a level 2 out of 5 severe weather risk. But we will likely see showers of storms continue on into Saturday as well. Scattered storms possible. Right now, not expecting anything severe, but that will be a chance of storms here, and that will extend into East Tennessee as well. I actually will be going to that Tennessee game in Knoxville, so we'll have to take a poncho with us just in case we get rained on. But yeah, there is a chance for showers and storms. Should be scattered, though, probably not widespread for Saturday. But as far as any severe weather concerns, that is mostly confined to this afternoon and then again tomorrow evening, which could impact high school football. So for those wondering about the rest of the evening, again, we'll just have to watch radar. Most activity right now is across our central and southern areas. But we do have cells now beginning to break out here across Macon County, here along the Trousdale-Smith County line, about to approach Pleasant Shade here. Again, nothing much to these right now, but when we hopped on with this update, again, there was really nothing going on up here. And now, just since we've been live over the last 10 minutes or so, these have now blossomed to their own little cells. So we could see additional activity break out across our northwestern areas with time. But right now, most activity is confined to our southern areas. And I think any activity farther north and northwest will be more isolated in nature. So it's just wait and see. There's no exact timings for any of this. It's just pop-up activity. The southern activity is a little bit more organized. So if you're in like southeastern Warren County, southern Van Buren County, southern Cumberland County, you will likely get these storms But if you're farther north, Cookeville, Gainesboro, Byrdstown, again, I don't know right now if you'll see any storm activity the rest of the day. You could not. It's just kind of luck of the draw for y'all. But that low wind risk of severe weather will still be in place for y'all too. But I think the main focal point for activity over the next couple of hours will continue to be our southern areas. Just as we looked with the future radar a short while ago, not anticipating a whole lot of additional activity farther north, but again, it is wait and see right now. But that is your update for right now. Again, just thought it would be good to go live. We haven't done any sort of live weather coverage in a while for active storms. It's just been kind of quiet, and we've had storms here and there this summer, but it's just ever since late June, we just really haven't had much in the way of severe weather. I think we've had maybe one warning period since then, which we'll take. I mean, we definitely appreciate that. Anytime we get a long break from severe weather, it's definitely needed, especially after the active spring that we had. But we are moving into the fall months, though, so it is possible we could have additional bouts of severe weather, especially as we get closer to October, November. Is when our secondary severe weather season kicks in. Severe weather is possible any time of the year here in Tennessee, but that's when we typically see a little bit more of an uptick, more akin to springtime as we make that transition into winter. So that's something we'll have to watch out for. But again, severe weather possible any time of year, including early September, which we are seeing today. If you want to support us, though, those ways are at the bottom of your screen there. Again, we've not had much in the way of storm activity to cover in a long time as far as anything worthy of going live for. So certainly your support is very much greatly appreciated. You see there in the corner of your screen all of our great business partners. If you'd like to see your business logo there, reach out to me. We have the Upper Cumberland Weather Channel that streams 24/7. We have commercials there. We have the banner graphics, all sorts of options there. The app. A lot of y'all have asked me about the app. It is coming. It's been delayed just a little bit, but it should be out really any day now. I don't have an exact date for that, but as soon as it's out, we will let you know. But we are very much anticipating that. Got another advisory that's been issued for this storm here in northeastern Putnam County. The storm is drifting into southern Overton County. So the Weather Service has issued this advisory for the potential of wind gusts up to 40 miles per hour and pea-sized hail. So just a heads up there, if you're in Crawford, Hanging Limb, east towards Grimsley, Clark Range, this storm is heading your way, and again, could contain some small hail, some gusty winds here. But that being said, there's really not much else to speak of at the moment. No active warnings except for this one here for Roane County. Again, severe thunderstorm warning in effect until 4:30 p.m. Eastern, 3:30 Central, again, for that potential of damaging straight line winds in excess of 60 miles per hour and quarter-size hail. Look at a couple different products here. Had a little bit more spin across East Tennessee today, so just seeing if we have any signs of rotation. Maybe a little bit of rotation there, but nothing too terribly apparent within that. Just, again, damaging straight line wind and hail threat for that storm moving into Kingston and Harriman right now, and also over top of Rockwood. So if you're in Cumberland County and did head east into Roane County, just know that's what you'll be driving into. So I would hold off on heading eastbound until that threat passes. We have strong storms extending back into Cumberland County as well. Just a lot of heavy rain here, maybe a little bit of lightning, and also extending back into Van Buren County. But that is really it for right now. If we have any new warnings issued across our immediate viewing area, I'll hop on live with coverage. I'll hang out here a little bit longer. But other than that, I'm going to sign off from this update. It's just good to kind of stretch your legs a little bit, get the studio fired back up, and just talk with y'all. It's been a while. But y'all stay safe, and God bless.